One never knows what might happen.
Hi, folks. Well, I have got money to burn. Who wants to light my fire? No, you had company. I am sorry.
We're having a business meeting, Reva.
There's nothing that can't wait.
Well, you know, Peggy wasn't outside at the desk, and I did want to strike while the iron was hot, so to speak, and I am rambling. Here I go. I just want to give some money to the foundation. I don't know, host a tennis match or a dinner dance.
That is a lovely idea, Reva. Why don't you set up an appointment with Peggy? We'll discuss it later.
Good. I don't know anything about tennis anyway. Who are you?
Oh, Reva, I don't believe you know Maeve Stoddard.
Oh, my goodness. I thought you looked familiar.
Really?
Yes, I have seen your face on hundreds of magazine covers, but I never expected to see you right here in Springfield.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Reva.
Maeve has come to our fair city to donate a vast endowment to the Spaulding Foundation.
India, Maeve hasn't committed anything yet.
But once she hears everything the foundation has to offer, I'm sure she'll commit to us. Now, if we could get back to business.
Oh, I'll come back later.
Do.
No, wait, don't be silly. Maeve, you don't mind if I step out in the hall for a minute, do you?
No, not at all.
Fine. Please.
Phillip, the presentation.
It's all yours.
It was very nice to see you in the flesh. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again sometime.
Just be a minute. Thanks.
Please go back in there to that meeting. I've got to go home anyway. HB's expected back into town tonight, and I haven't even thought about any supper.
Reva, I'm glad to see you. I mean, we haven't had any time to talk at all.
What a fool I was bursting in that room like that, like a wild woman or something, especially in front of Maeve Stoddard.
Who cares? What's she to you anyway?
About as opposite as you can get. Her blood is bluer than ink, and mine... my mama washed floors, and my daddy passed out on them.
Reva?
No, it's true. But I have come a long way since those days. I have. But I still can't hold a candle to the Maeve Stoddards of the world.
Oh, come on. You don't have to. You're fine just the way you are.
No, if there's something I've learned lately, that I've got to stop worrying about my own problems and start thinking about other people and their problems.
Yeah, I know just what you mean. I've been so much happier now that I'm here at the foundation. Everybody thinks that India runs the show, and, well, she will as long as I let her. But, I mean, she's into the power, and I like the good that it does.
That's what I want. I want to feel good again. I do. I want to feel as if I've made a difference. I am Mrs. H.B. Lewis of Lewis Oil. And if that means writing checks and sitting on some committee, then that's what it means, especially if I know that it's going to do some good for somebody somewhere. Then I'm all for it.
And you think by giving money away that's going to happen?
Well, it couldn't hurt. It's not like I don't have the money, because I do. It's HB's, of course, but it's exactly the kind of thing you want me to be involved in. So what do you say?
I say that you can give me every single penny you've got, and you are still going to be just as bored as Mrs. H.B. Lewis as you are right now.
I'm not bored. I've got more to do than I can handle.
That is a lie, Reva Shane. There is no way that H.B. Lewis, fine man that he is, can be any kind of a challenge to you. Reva, the truth is that you are a live wire tied down in a sedate marriage.
Oh, give me a break. You have been married to India too long. You're getting suspicious. HB and I have a good marriage. It's just that I want to do more. I mean, I'm Mrs. Harlan B. Lewis, and it's about time I started taking advantage of that.
I don't think boredom would be your problem if you were married to Kyle Sampson.
Oh, forget it. Just forget it.
Believe it. It is Kyle, isn't it?
No. This has nothing to do with him.
Reva, I saw the way that the two of you looked at each other when you danced together at the charity ball. I mean, it was obvious what was going on. Not just to me, but to everybody.
Whatever was going on then is over now, believe me. Now, do you want my money or don't you?
The foundation can always use money and assistance in charity matters. Reva, I would always accept your help. I'm just concerned about your motives, that's all.
You are so unlike your daddy, and that is a compliment. And you're a much better dancer than he is, too.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you remembered.
How could I forget? Wonk. You were great. We had a good time that night. Yeah, we did.
Thanks.
Seems we always have a good time.
How could any man in his right mind not have a good time with you? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Not our problems, but we're lucky people, too. There's a lot of people out there who aren't so lucky, though, and I just want to give them some hope. Lord knows that's what I survived on all these years.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yeah, honey, I do. Boy, if I didn't know that things were eventually going to work themselves out, this old girl would have packed it in a long time ago.
Reva, are you happy?
I think I am.
You deserve to be. I mean, you deserve to be the happiest woman on earth. You've got so much life inside you, so much love. I just hate to see it, I don't know, I hate to see it go to waste on writing checks for charitable events and boring tea parties. You can do so much good just being who you are.
You know something? You're right.
I know I am.
It's been a long time since the real Reva Shane stood up.
Well, you tell me, I know.
You're smart for a guy who was just a teenager last week.
I'm not bring that up.
Whoops. You I go again. That's twice today already. Philip and I actually were just...
Reva, I am more than happy to talk to you now about business.
Too bad. He already took care of it. I'm terribly sorry. I do have to go home, though. I really do. HB's going to be home before I know it, really, and I haven't even thought about dinner yet. But I'll be sure to put a check in the mail for you.
Okay, do.
Big one. Take care. Just be sure to take care of Miss Stoddard now, won't you?
I promise.
Goodbye, Reva.
You know where to get me if you need to call.